How much do you read into, like, I need to focus more on certain content or like just be more well-rounded? How much do you focus on that? Because you see a lot of these like YouTube channels and there's a lot of like niche stuff. So how
Yeah,
much do you focus on like that part of it?
that's actually a good question because I mean, there would be sometimes I ask like very like niche stuff, like if I'm at TGL, like maybe I will ask something specific to that certain match. But I tried to actually ask more like, I don't want to say broader stuff, but like it is more broad where like it's just more relatable or like something that it feels can be shareable. Like what did I do yesterday? Oh, like I talked to Keegan Bradley yesterday, and like I asked something about just like he's played in every single match there. He's kind of like the unofficial Ironman for them. Like there's a lot of pride for him representing like a Boston team. So his answer was about basically, what it means to him to represent his area, how he almost feels like he kind of needs to be playing every match to, for the kids in Vermont and Massachusetts that are fans in New Hampshire that are watching him and seeing his success on the PGA Tour and how he can be an inspiration to them. And so he kind of talked about how he feels like he needs to like carry that torch. And that type of like quote, even it's broader, but it's like that's a more shareable story, honestly. And any news outlet in the New England region, like they could use that quote if they wanted to and reshare it. And it's kind of a good feel good thing too. So I think about that too when I ask certain questions where it's like, is it broad enough where like someone that doesn't maybe follow TGL would be willing to watch it and can understand it and, like I said, potentially share it.
Exactly. That's relatable to people
Yeah.
outside of the golf space.
Yeah.
People who are proud of being from New England, they see that they're like, "Oh wow, look, big stage. This golfer's from New England." So yeah, awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So I try to think things like that. Like my mom who doesn't follow anything with sports or entertainment, like I try to think about like, would my mom be able to like watch this and like understand it and kind of like, maybe certain times resonate in certain cases. So that's my
Yeah,
approach for most things.